I was always a really bad math student, and my first few years I really didn't care at all about math, so I didn't really try. And on my tests I didn't do so well. I got like mostly D's and C's, but I still managed to pass. By junior year I stopped taking math. Then I came here, and then I kind of woke up and realized I really do need the math in order to go on and succeed in anything. So I started taking it a lot more seriously once I came over here.
How has it helped? What has it done to help you?
It just gave me a lot more motivation. I got this new mindset saying, you're either gonna understand it and you're gonna pass it, or you're not and you're gonna fail. So I chose to really go and understand it, because if you don't, then failure is the only other option.
I noticed a bunch of guys who would hang outside the Teaching and Learning Center, and I never saw them inside working with tutors or working in small groups or doing homework. I just kept noticing them sitting on the curb and talking. And I asked about it, and they told me in the TLC they weren't sure what to do about these guys who just wouldn't take advantage of any of the services, and they wouldn't come inside. So I decided to go out there and just talk to them and find out what they were thinking. Tell me when you started with Excel. I get Excel, and how it went.
Yeah, we started in the summer, and yeah, it was pretty easy.
All right.
Had a B.
So how about fall? What happened in the fall?
Fall, I was taking, for the Excel, I was taking math and English. English 100, I dropped like half semester. And then math, I finished it, but I didn't pass. So it was pretty difficult.
Did they make you aware that there were tutors and peer mentors and peer tutors for math here?
Oh yeah, we knew that already since the summer, because they used to be in our class all the time.
Did you come to the TLC here and try to meet ask questions?
I thought I did. I came in and got some help, and it was good. Yeah, that's.
Now, what about, did you come out class this semester?
Yeah. Well, I didn't come to the TLC that often, so I didn't really get that much help, and I felt it. I dropped it.
As I talked with them outside, it became clear that they just weren't comfortable going into the TLC. So I finally asked them, if a tutor came outside and sat down on the curb and helped you with math, would you listen and participate? And they said, yeah. I thought, whoa, that's so simple. It might be worth a try. One of the unique things about the TLC is that they select teachers. At this point, they're selecting math teachers, specific math teachers. They want to be involved, and they put their students in those classes. Now, I think it's great to have a class reserved for their students, but who are these teachers, and what is it about them that makes the TLC choose them to be involved in the program?
Who are you looking for? I think you're looking for an instructor that perceives themselves as being more than just a teacher. Teacher, learner, counselor, participant.
When Tucci asks us for help, they're not so much stumped on the concept, but the way the information was presented to them originally by the professor. Because what a lot of professors do, it just, depending on the professor, will either just read out the book or explain it in a way that they understand it. And not everyone understands it the same way.
I've heard it said if you've got two children and you're raising them the same, then you don't know one of them. I was teaching all my classes exactly the same. And I realized, I'd rather get to know my students. I've been in situations where we've been kind of handcuffed. We can't try something because we don't have the data. We don't have the stats to support that this change is good. But with the try it and we'll see if it works attitude, it makes it easier to think about things. What am I allowed to do? How can I change things? Well, I kind of have a free rein to a large extent. I'm looking forward to better results from myself and from them.
We learned a lot while we were making this video. We learned that a successful tutoring program for basic skills students is embedded in a whole program. It's not just by itself. It takes a community. It takes the tutors and the students, the teachers in the program, and a lot of support staff to really make a program like this work. It's multi-generational. The tutors come from within the program, and the students see someone they know, and they see someone that they see in class and in a center, and they see them on campus, and they build a relationship, and they're comfortable coming to them and asking about math or English and about life, and they get good advice, and that really helps them get going. We've learned that it's intrusive to have a good tutoring program. You go out to where they are, you find out where the students are, literally and figuratively, and you go to that spot and you help them. And you can't just do it for one semester. You've got to go a year or two or three before you really see those long-term results. At the Writing Center, we're trying to take some of these lessons to heart. We're expanding a pilot program where we have tutor mentors. We assign them small groups of basic skills English students, and we tell them, don't wait for those students to come to you. Go out, look for those same students in that hour, find them, talk with them, find out how they're doing. I think it's going to be great. We can't do everything the TLC is doing, but we're trying to take those lessons and apply them to what we do. I think there's a lot of potential and that we're going to see changes and great improvement.